Hi there, Cancerians, and thanks so much for tuning in this week. We've hit the end of 2013, and we're marching bravely into 2014. And for you, Jupiter is retrograde in your sign. And as I've been telling you over the last couple of weeks, this isn't necessarily a bad thing. Jupiter retrograde simply means that we start looking inside ourselves for gifts and opportunities versus outside. Jupiter is in your sign through July 2014, and it does move forward. So while Jupiter is retrograde in your sign, it's a good time for you to appreciate the fact that you've got really good people around you and that you've got some great ideas coming through, and also that you're looking inwards and valuing yourself. Now this week, the last week of 2013, the last few days, find both Venus and Jupiter moving backward in feminine symbols, which is Capricorn and Cancer. Since Venus represents personal value and Jupiter represents social codes of behavior, these two planetary motions echo the rise of watery feminine energy during this year and the healing energy of the Grand Trine, which we saw last week. Although Venus retrograde in Capricorn has a Scrooge-like quality and is a symbol that austerity measures are becoming more of a necessity than a choice, it also urges us to take responsibility for whatever predicament we find ourselves in. If this seems like a bit of cold comfort, remember, Capricorn is all about what is practical, not about being warm and fuzzy. And although Jupiter, the biggest planet in the zodiac, turned retrograde in November, its influence is especially felt now at year's end, when we're taking stock of the pluses and minuses in our lives during the past 12 months. Jupiter retrograde asks that at the end of 2013, Cancerians, you look inside yourself and not to the outer world to measure your success. Jupiter retrograde on New Year's Eve tells us that real success can be measured only by what we've become, not by what we've achieved or accumulated. Now that's really interesting stuff. What have you become? More along the lines of your moral compass. Have you become a better person? Are you really in touch with who you are and what you want out of life and with other people who are in your life? All questions that need to be worked out. And you will in 2014. Number 7 is 2014. It's a 7 year. It's a good year. Thanks for calling, and I'll speak to you again next week.